Hari Om kids. 6th of May is the birthday of divine sage Naradji, and today's focus of the Bal Sanskar class is on him. Naradji is a guru of devotion. He is knowledgeable about the secrets of Vedas and Upanishads. He is intelligent, truthful, clairvoyant of present, past and future, and wise in matters of morality. He is a very strict ascetic and a mantra expert. He is the author of naradbhaktisutra and is an eminent scholar of grammar, Ayurveda and astrology, as well as a poet. He is capable of knowing interworld news through the power of yoga. He inspires victory over the 5 vices and the 6th faults of the mind. Naradji never falls behind in doing good for everyone. He knows the truth about religion, wealth, desire, and liberation. If someone's welfare is achieved by giving them blessings, then he gives them. And if the welfare is achieved by teasing them, then he does that too. For example, after the Mahabharata war, he teased Dhritarashtra by saying, "What will you gain by eating Bhima's pieces now?" Dhritarashtra left home immediately and went to a saint to serve him and prepare for his own afterlife. And when Naradji saw that work cannot be done with compromise or without resolving conflicts, he would actually create a quarrel or a conflict. And even with all that chaos and quarrel, his intention behind it was to bring peace through revolution. Naradji had confused Kans by saying, "Who knows which child of Devaki will be the 8th?" By doing so, Kans was quickly filling the pot of his sins and bringing peace to the earth. Naradji was also giving different inspirations to the demons, pacifying them from their demonic tendencies. On the occasion of Naradji's birth anniversary, we bow down to his feet, as well as to the feet of great saints and Brahmavedas, like Lord Vedvyasji, Param Pujya Leela Shaji Babu. We also bow down to other saintly personalities whom we do not know by name, who are dear to Lord Hari, who have become one with the world, Hari, and their own nature by knowing themselves as Brahman, and have become united in non-dual form. Let's begin today's Bal Sanskar class by remembering Babaji. Now all the children will sit at their respective places, and while touching the place of tilak with the ring finger, recite the mantra.
Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
All of us children will join hands and pray.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Dhyanamoolam Gurur Murti Puja Moolam Guru Padam Mantramoolam Gurur Vakyam Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. Akhand Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshinam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Maheshwar Shiv, and the Guru is real Parabrahm. We salute the Satguru. Guru's form is the root of meditation. Guru's feet are the root of worship. Guru's voice is the root of mantra. Guru's grace is the root of salvation. My salutations to that great Guru who made it possible for self-realization of the element which pervades all living beings in the entire universe. Children, now we will do TRATAK. TRATAK increases our concentration and memory power.
It's time for story now. There was a maidservant who had 5-year-old son. His father had died. Mother used to do the work of washing utensils, sweeping, etc. wherever she went. One day, a saint came to her village, so the Brahmins sent that maid to serve him. That maid took her son and started serving at that same place. When there was a spiritual discourse by the saint, his 5-year-old son used to sit in the satsang and listen carefully. When it was time for the saint to leave, the child took mantra diksha and became his disciple. He was soon engrossed in mantra chanting. That same child later became Devarshi Narad. God Shri Krishna also gets up and greets him. Yudhishthirji bows down to him, and when Shri Krishna thinks what should be done to solve a problem, then Naradji appears. Devarshi Naradji became so great that he even gave advice to God Ved Vyasji. Ved Vyasji composed Brahma Sutra, Mahabharat, composed 18 Purans, yet he felt that people are still sad. Was there any mistake in my scriptures, in my guidance? Ved Vyasji was worried thinking about this. Devarshi Naradji came and said, "There is no mistake in your scriptures, but the living being needs pleasure from life. For example, try explaining to a child that diamonds are so expensive, gold and silver are worth so much. Take it, son. This is gold and silver. Just watch. The child will just ignore it, and if you keep chocolate, lollipop, biscuits, etc. in front of him, he will immediately pick it up." Such is the childish mind of today's people. They see quick benefits but do not know the results. No matter how much you adapt the scriptures for them, people will remain unhappy till they are not interested. You composed Srimad Bhagavad so that through God's Ras Leela, God's melody, God's contemplation, stealing butter, etc., people's mind becomes engrossed with the divine pleasure, and dull or disorders eventually lose their attraction and leave. God Ved Vyasji respected Naradji and composed the book Srimad Bhagavad according to his saying. See, who got the wisdom to give advice to God Shri Krishna and Ved Vyasji? To Dasiputra. Why? Because he got the satsang of Brahmagyan. So see, children, the great importance of the satsang, spiritual discourses of the knowledge of self-realization. His caste was small, his age was small. What would have he studied in those days? But after getting the satsang of pure knowledge of God, even the son of maidservant later became well known as the greatest Devarshi Naradji. So no matter what happens, never lose courage.
Questionnaire. What should one do if in fear? Respected Papaji says, whenever you're overcome with fear, think that fear is felt only by the mind. Fear cannot even touch you. Now let go of this mistake of becoming connected with your mind. Let it be. If it wants to be afraid, let it. Fear is felt by the mind. Anxiety is felt by the mind. Sickness is felt by the body. Sadness is felt by the mind. We ourselves are the master of every situation. We belong to God, and the God is ours. Om, Om, Om. Happiness. Om. Pure pleasure. Om. Whenever you're overcome with fear, do Hasya Prayog. Then ask yourself, where is the fear? Let me see you, son. Where do you live? Where are you, fear? Then your fear will remain no more. Don't worry about driving away the fear. Become indulgent in the pure love of God. glory of Indian culture. Why is Kalash a symbol of auspiciousness? In Sanatan Dharma, there is a tradition of establishing an urn before starting any auspicious work. On auspicious occasions such as marriages, festivals, worship, housewarming, etc., mango leaves are placed on the vessel filled in the house, and the coconut is placed on it, and the pot is worshipped. From birth till death, an urn is used in some form or the other. At the time of cremation, as an indication of the end of a person's life, his dead body is circumambulated. A pot is filled with water which is pierced and emptied, and it's broken. All the deities are believed to reside in the Kalash. It comes in our scriptures that the Trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh and all other gods and goddesses, Mother Earth and its 7 islands, the knowledge of the 4 Vedas, and everything in this world is contained in this vessel of water. Urn is the symbol of auspiciousness. The human body is also like an earthen pot or pot. A dead body which does not have life-giving water in it is considered auspicious, inauspicious. Similarly, an empty urn is also considered inauspicious. Only breathing takes place in the body, that is not real life. But life is called real life only if there are qualities like satsang, devotion, love of Bhagavad, enthusiasm, sacrifice, effort, strong character, courage, etc. in life. Similarly, if the urn is filled with milk, water or grains, then only it is prosperous and significant. Competition time. Now it's knowledge competition time. You will be asked a question. There will be 4 options given as answers, and you have to give the correct answer in 10 seconds. The question is, which mantra of God's name was given by Naradji to Dhruv? Mara Mara, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Adoration to God Shiva. The correct answer to the question will be told to you at the end of the session. Steps to convert sleep into Yoga Nidra. Don't fall on the bed when tired at night, like a full sack. Pray to God on the bed while sleeping that, "O God, all the good deeds done during the day were done by your grace. If you make a mistake, then pray with compassion that, God, please forgive me. Save me from the evil. May no bad deeds happen from tomorrow. We are as we are. We belong to you. Om Anand." After doing this, lay down, and when you breathe in, mentally chant Om. And when it comes out, then count 1. If the breath goes in, then Shanti. When you exhale, then 2. By sleeping in this way, the night sleep will start becoming Yoga Nidra in a few weeks, and you will achieve divinity. For good sleep, the dinner quantity should be small and also easily digestible. One should sleep with one's head towards the east or the south direction. The windows of the room should be open, and there should be no light. Wash hands and feet sometime before sleeping, and rinse your mouth. Then one should go to sleep after wiping hands and feet thoroughly by chanting the mantra Om Arimaya Namaha 21 times before going to sleep at night, and by writing the name of the mother on the pillow only with the finger. A person is saved from bad and vicious dreams. Now it's time for activity. There are 7 centers of spiritual powers in the body which are called as chakras. These chakras are in our subtle body. All the children will systematically write these cycles from bottom to top and see who's the first to write the correct answer. Vishuddhakya chakra, Anahat chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Sahasrar chakra, Ang chakra, Muladhara chakra, Manipur chakra. And answer to the activity: Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipur chakra, Anahat chakra, Vishuddhakya chakra, Agya chakra, Sahasrara chakra. Health tips. Products beneficial in heat-borne health problems. To avoid heat stroke, drink Kalash syrup and Brahmi syrup. Neem extract for itching. 1 to 2 teaspoons should be taken with water twice a day. In weakness and fatigue, take 2 grams of Shatavari powder mixed with sugar candy and ghee in milk in the morning or evening. To increase the appetite, aloe vera juice. Take 2 spoons with lukewarm water in the morning and evening. Liver tonic tablet. Take 1 to 2 tablets in the morning and evening. 10 to 20 ml. Taking amla juice with water in the morning and evening is very beneficial. Homework time. All the children will write any 5 qualities of Naradji in their notebooks and stand here in the Bal Sanskar class and narrate them to everyone. Quiz. Naradji is the author of which scripture? Tell me any 2 qualities of Naradji. According to the story, which books did Vedvyasji compose? What advice did Naradji give to Vedvyasji? What should one do when you are scared or in fear? Why is the urn considered sacred in Indian culture? What should be done to make your sleep as Yog Nidra? Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, today's Bal Sanskar class ends. Children will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Till then, Hari Om. Knowledge competition. The correct answer to the question is Naradji had given Dhruv the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.